disease, and she'd seen her fair share of it. In the car, Samantha called her eldest daughter, Darcy, as she drove. "I hope you aren't trying to get out of this dinner," Darcy answered. Samantha's tone was stern. "I just have to check on a client. I'm not sure how long it will take." Darcy didn't say anything. Both of Samantha's daughters knew how essential Samantha's career was. It was life-altering for her clients. Still, the immediacy of some of the situations often meant that Samantha put her friends and family second. "I promise we'll do it today," Samantha said to Darcy. "I'll call you when I'm done, okay?" "Okay. Good luck, Mom. Love you." As Samantha told Darcy she loved her, she parked her car outside Kenny and Connie's apartment building, stopped the engine, and rushed to the second floor. Before she had time to knock, Connie opened the door. Her eyes were hollow and frightened. "He's still in the bathroom," Connie said softly. Behind the closed bathroom door, Kenny's sobs echoed. Although Samantha had many clients who relapsed, it was always heartbreaking, something she'd never get used to. This was compounded by the fact that she'd built strong relationships with many of them. She understood why they'd abused either alcohol or drugs in the first place, and she recognized the fear they carried with them every single day. More than that, she knew how important sobriety was for them. Oftentimes, they just couldn't manage it. "Kenny? It's Sam." Samantha waited, listening as Kenny's sobs quieted for a moment. "Can you hear me?" Kenny's voice was weak. "Yeah." "Kenny, can you tell me what happened?" Samantha asked. Kenny's cries escalated for a moment. Connie collapsed on the couch and put her face in her hands. "I can't do this, Sam. I don't know how to do it." "I know, Kenny. I know it's difficult." It took everything Samantha had not to show how sad she felt, too. "Remember what we've talked about over the years? That you aren't alone in this, that you don't have to fight this by yourself." "I don't know." "You do know," Samantha urged. "I've been with you every step of the way. Connie's been here too. You don't have to fall back into this. Just because today happened doesn't mean all that progress is lost. You're stronger than this." "I'm so angry at myself," Kenny muttered. It was almost too soft to hear. "You have to set that aside, Kenny. You have to forgive yourself," Samantha whispered. "The only thing important in the world right now is getting you healthy again. Remember everything you told me last time you were in my office? That you want to have children with Connie? That you want them to be proud of who you are?" Kenny's voice grew volatile again. "You just can't understand." Samantha tilted her head. Addicts frequently said this, and perhaps it was mostly true. Addiction was a tricky thing to comprehend. Maybe, in some small way, Samantha had been addicted to the love of her husband. Maybe she'd even been addicted to his cruelty. But neither of those things was a drug. "I mean, come on. You're a Coleman," Kenny cried. "You came from everything. You could never understand what it means to come from dirt." Samantha bristled. Now that she'd been separated from her husband for 2 years, she'd officially gone back to her maiden name, Coleman. She hadn't expected these consequences. "I know it might seem that way, Kenny," Samantha said, "but my father and I have hardly spoken in years. He genuinely hates my guts." She didn't add that her father, Roland Coleman, hadn't given her a cent since she'd moved out at 18. Kenny moaned. Samantha's voice softened. "Why don't you come out here? Connie's going to make some tea. Together, we can discuss a plan." "Just like last time?" Kenny asked. He sounded defeated. Samantha understood she had to try a different tactic. She bit down on her lower lip and considered his anger, his resentment toward people like the Colemans. How could she ensure he knew she wasn't the enemy? "Kenny?" "Yeah?" "I can never understand what it..."